best in podcasts, the best in town. You want to get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you want to go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth,
And we're no damn experts.
Fresh on a
haven't-
Monday.
Yeah, let's call that fresh. It's not Indigenous Peoples Day. You will have already missed some really great things that are happening in Great Falls. So,
But if you want to hear more about the things you missed, go back to episode 250 with Elisa.
yeah. But today, what are we talking about, Shannon?
Yeah, I'm really excited. We've been chatting about this, getting him on for a long time. So, Cash Muretta is here.
Oh, thank you.
Yay!
Woo!
We're so
Woo!
excited to have you. Your very first ever podcast. We are honored.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
for selecting us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys selected me.
Well, you said
You
yes.
said yes.
Yes,
You're right.
yes.
So we appreciate that.
Let me just preface this by saying we ask a lot of people, and not
Oh, really?
not everybody says yes to
Well,
us.
250 episodes in, I've asked a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's still people we're asking that haven't said yes. So
There's one particular, I'm just going to go on a quick soapbox here. We post their
Sorry,
events
Cash.
for them, all of these things. Literally over a year, I've been reaching out to get them on the podcast. I just ghosted every time. Like, all right,
Yeah.
we'll keep putting your events out there. And
That sounds like a reason
One
to
day.
stop putting their events out there.
ooh, that's true. That's
they probably
dirty
still
right
wouldn't
there.
care.
Yeah, that's all right. Anyway, we're glad you're here, Cash.
Thank you.
All right,
Glad to
Cash,
be here.
tell our audience who you are.
Well, I'm just a
I'm just a dude.
for now just a small town musician. Hopefully, it's gonna move up in the near future. I did just sign a little record deal in the past few months, and
Ooh,
I feel like you need to drop the word little off that. You just signed a record deal.
yeah, but
Yeah.
little or not,
I know, yeah.
you
I
signed
get-
a record
Yeah,
deal,
that's
dude.
huge.
it is important. It's good. It's a big step forward for me in the sense that
Yeah.
I can actually call myself a musician now.
Mm. Well, you could call yourself a musician
But
before.
you do.
Well, yeah, but
We're,
like,
we're here to
no-
be your hype people today.
Thank you, thank you.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Before we dig into this musician thing, let me also clarify. Are you just going to be playing background music? Are you going to be singing songs?
Yeah,
Like
I write originals, kind of
okay.
like a
Singer, songwriter.
yeah, singer
agreement?
songwriter, Western kind of folky stuff, and something a little different than what's normalized in the industry right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
It feels a lot like and I'm not the country person, but I'm married to one who knows all the things, and he relates you to, I'm not going to remember the names right now, but old school country, like original
Yeah.
country. Is there, oh God, this is terrible. Is there an Ed
You're doing
something?
great.
Is there an Ed?
Eddie, probably Eddie Arnold.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
He says you have like an Eddie Arnold kind of style too.
Well, yeah, I do. I've
Yeah.
heard that a
Oh.
fair amount of times now. But
Is that a compliment?
Do
yeah,
you
of course.
agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. I have a bunch like some influences from the older guys, like him and Marty Robbins, Johnny Cash. I was named after Johnny Cash, thankfully for my parents. But I don't. Yeah, I try to just remember like the old sound of country music, but I understand that we're in a different day and age. So when it comes to originals, I try to put a little my own modern thing on it. Yeah.
That's got to be hard. This is going off a tangent on the music industry now too, but like the whole like bro country feel versus the like
It's bad.
original country.
It's really bad, actually.
Yeah.
I think Luke, not to cut necessarily, not that he's going to hear it, but Luke
He
Bryan.
probably will.
Yeah.
But let's start
We'll
it.
tag him in it. It's fine.
No, I just think Luke Bryan was kind of the start of the bro country kind of era of like 2012-ish. Kind of got away from the singer-songwriter. Because like Billy Currington, I thought was kind of the last of the good country, and then it switches into this kind of pop bro country stuff, which is just fine, I guess. It makes some money and makes people happy and drink sales and whatnot. But other than that, I feel like some of the country-esque has been kind of lost.
Do you find, though, across all music that we're really blurring terms and genres and have been for a while, that almost we're heading into a direction where it's just music?
There are a lot of subgenres of every genre, and so it gets a bit mixed up. Like I hardly consider myself a country musician, like in terms of what I write anymore. I'm more of a singer-songwriter is probably the appropriate term for anybody who isn't industrialized.
I was recently on TikTok, opened a whole Pandora's box on a whole new set of music.
Oh, you got off your recipes?
Yeah. I don't know where they went. Let me tell you, it's been tough at the Ingham household lately.
It's where she finds all of her recipes is TikTok. Yeah.
But now, this group I was presented is Appalachian possum rock. That's how they classify their music.
Now, how's that sound?
Yeah.
I like it. There's some fiddles
Some fiddles.
and some twang.
I don't know what the possum has to do with it.
Me neither, but I'm
clearly
digging
not from that area.
everything about it.
Yeah.
And my husband loves Shiny Ribs. Did not know he loved Shiny Ribs, but Shiny Ribs is a southern swamp rock.
Swamp rock.
That he learned he loved a lot. And I said, I would have never guessed this was in your wheelhouse. He's like, I've never been presented music like this in my life. And I'm like, okay.
I know you've talked about them. I have to look them up because I don't know what swamp rock means.
Yeah, it's good.
I assume it's like kind of yacht rock, but more rednecky.
Well, there's a lot of horns. A lot of horns.
Oh, so like a New Orleans vibe?
Yeah, like a Louisiana swampy rock.
I like
feel
that.
out of Texas.
That's cool.
It works
Out of
real
Texas?
well. Yeah, the guy's out of Texas.
Huh.
Shiny Ribs is a guy.
Shiny Ribs.
Okay.
Is
he large, like a big artist?
No, not big.
I thought you meant it was like a human.
Like a big time. But he is unique. He is bald and a very big man, and he wears bright suits.
Oh, cool.
Like purple and lime green.
That
and
feels like the New Orleans thing.
Yeah, he's amazing. But we're not here to talk about him.
I'll check him out though.
Check out the swamp rock and get back to us on that. Yeah.
If you ever figure out why the possum is an Appalachian possum rock, we'll figure that one out too.
Yeah.
But it's very country feel to it. So, Cash, let's back up. Are you a Great Falls kid? Are you just showed up in our town? What happened?
I kind of just call myself, when people ask me where I'm from, I just say Cascade County because I grew up in Beld. I was born in Great Falls, lived in Beld until halfway through, so middle school, and then went to Great Falls High for high school.
Okay.
But it's I enjoy it. Like I actually wouldn't. There ain't too many other places in Montana I would like to select living in.
That's what we like to hear. Yeah.
Unpaid.
I know, unpaid. Also, we learned that our events coordinator, Liz's brother, went to high school with Cash.
Oh, yeah. Paxton was cool.
Yeah. He also said that you had like a skater vibe in high school. Is that
what
true?
is going on?
I suppose some things did. I suppose some.
Maybe that was a
I suppose
true.
I strayed away from the country bit there for a while. Once I moved out of Belt,
You gotta experience it. You're a city kid now.
No. Well, stray away from that term as well. But no, I definitely went through a few because I'd never. I guess I did. Now I don't consider this a city, but after growing up in Belt, it's like, this was for sure the first kind of city experience I had, and definitely got rubbed off on in those last years of middle school.
You got to test it. That's what I say.
Yeah. But you're cowboy at heart, country boy at heart.
Yeah, we grew up on a ranch just outside of Belt in Armington, just tending cattle and a few horses and whatnot. But when we moved off of there in 2011 or 12, and now just a few acres outside of Great Falls. But it's I miss it a lot actually. If I could go back one day, that's kind of the goal of this whole music thing, is just to have enough money to buy a ranch and disappear.
I like that. Yeah.
Isn't
that what George Strait does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all the greats have done it. Chris Ledoux.
Yeah, but
he disappears.
He disappeared.
Well, even
He's-
before he
Cash is
disappeared,
like, that's not who I want to be.
Before he disappeared, he would sequester himself.
yes.
There we go, onto the ranch in Wyoming.
I think he might be one of the best country artists ever of all time, purely just from the rawness, like actual.
Chris?
Yeah, I mean, his music is so cinematic and in the kind of the imagery that he puts in while you're listening.
Yeah, I would agree. He's pretty dang good.
So where did the whole I want to be a musician, let's do some songwriting start?
My mom was always really a big musician growing up and stuff, and I play her guitar now, that guitar, and so just as much, and it was just mostly a family thing. But Grandpa had a band out in Belt, and kind of a Montana band called Boone and the Buckskins, and later turned to Boone Country as Daniel Boone and Jerry Marn, but they had a few others in the band, and they would open up for they would be the house band for and if an artist would come to Montana, like Charlie Pride or Slim Whitman, they would be his backup band. So it was a good introduction. They got a nice studio out by Belt, and so it was a good introduction into the industry. So it was always very much in my blood to do it. Mom recorded a CD and stuff, but
nice.
I guess I knew I was good at it. I didn't know if I wanted to do it, but in high school, it got to the point I did not want to go to college. And I was like, well, I can do music and I do like it, but figuring out what kind of music to do, it was easy actually once I thought about it for a second. Didn't want to do pop or rap or jazz, so country's where I should go.
Did you dabble in rap?
Yeah.
I did not. I did not.
was like,
That was a quick.
Like I was hoping. That
was a quick decision.
My original.
We're the first one off the list, I think.
Did you take music classes in high school? Were you like a choir nerd and a band geek and
I
all
didn't
that
do band,
stuff?
thankfully, but I was in middle school. I did band. I played drums in middle school, but in high school, I went straight into choir. I was in the Delphian choir at Great Falls High. It was cool.
That's like the
top
the
tier.
top one.
Yeah, if there is a top tier
It's high
There
school.
is. Yeah.
in high
There's
school.
top tier.
There
Like
is.
you could walk around and be like, you're just a normal choir. I'm in Delphi.
Maybe in college. In high school, I don't know if choir was necessarily the thing that people wanted to be in.
We had a lot of in Havre, like all the like football players and stuff were also good singers in the top choir.
I don't recall having a choice. Like we were all in band, and we were all. We had 35. We were all
in your class.
Yeah.
Where'd
we
you
were all in
graduate?
band. We were all in choir.
Did everything.
Whitewater High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard
Okay.
of it. Yeah.
he's from Belt. He's heard of it. Yeah, so that was just something we all did. We had an amazing music teacher. Shout out to Miss Murdoch. And everybody was just involved in that. So when we left school, we didn't know other people had a choice. Like, well,
You're like, oh,
you were in band? Like,
yeah.
Wasn't everybody in band?
Fair.
It's part of the curriculum for everyone.
Turns out, nope, not everybody got to be in band.
We got to do some pretty cool trips actually with the Delphian choir in high school. We got I think mostly senior year, but we got to take some trips to Utah and do the whole do the whole Mormon thing, and then have some time with their choir and stuff. They're a good choir.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good choir to be
they're
learning some stuff from.
yeah, I suppose.
What were tenor, baritone?
I was a tenor one. I guess I can still sing pretty high, but
it's like when you do your yodeling, which we're gonna get to, that you have to go to that.
Yeah. So I'm
very
thankful
high
for
range.
thankful for the choir for keeping that. So it's nice to be able to kind of switch between the two. But I would consider myself more of like a baritone for just my range, what I like to sing in. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you graduated from high school. You said, "Screw college, not my thing." What do you do? You just signed your record deal. What are you doing to make money? Just because Great Falls isn't big enough to sit on the streets and have your guitar case open and hope to get $1,000 a day for
that's a big
cool.
singing
help.
on
That
the
would
corner.
Be cool.
It would be.
Cool.
I think right out of high school, since I knew I kind of was starting to do music, I just was practicing doing the covers and whatnot. And actually, for a little while, some stuff was doing well on social media, enough to make a small amount of money on social media. And then, but it's just so random, and they don't pay well. So I just
Agreed.
I stopped trying to put the effort in to only get paid and started more doing it just to get traction and whatnot. But yeah, just playing odd shows throughout the last couple of years around all of Montana. I mean, I play the Celtic Cowboy a lot, and then just other places around Montana. The Newberry's been thankful. I do work also at the Newberry part-time just to help out at a show when I'm not in town or something for some extra cash, maybe some gambling money or something.
Do you meet people and be like, hey,
yeah,
check this out?
I try to be mostly secluded about it unless it's a professional person.
Okay.
Because it goes south fast sometimes.
I can imagine. I would never try it, but if I was in that industry and I thought I was good at it, obviously I'd have to think I was good in order to be in it.
Yeah.
I'd be shameless. I'd be like, here you go. You're going to whop me.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of that. The networking part of things is really important. And the not giving a crap is important too. That's been the struggle because just in the last year I've like felt good about my music and like my writing, and I've done like, I can see where maybe that was a little bit corny for a little bit, but it's all right because it's just part of it.
There's a lot of corny songs that are well known for many years, so
that is true.
It's okay. Yeah,
it's always corny until it works.
that's right. That's right.
Yesterday we were working on a project together, my husband and I. Every time we do some type of construction project, he's like, we did a good job. We should go into business doing construction projects. I'm like, no, we shouldn't. Like, we barely got this done.
Just because we one successful project.
Anyway, we were down at the Home Depot and we were listening to a song on the radio. The Backwoods Squirrel
Was
Church
this by
Revival.
the Alpine Possums or whatever it's called?
No, completely different. I know there's a theme here today.
Appalachian Possums? Wrong.
But it was by Ray Stevens back in the day, the comedic singer Ray Stevens. And I hadn't heard him for such a long time. So bad, I forgot where I was headed with this story. But I also, here we go. You have to think even people who've made it in the big time, like Ray Stevens, have to look back on their career and go, that wasn't necessarily great. Or maybe Ray's like, I didn't really want to sing about church or squirrels or people streaking, but hey, it made me millions.
Yeah, that is definitely a big part of it. I try to do it as organically as possible, but maybe there is a line that I have to drop.
And I think
For
you
the
maybe
music
have to
industry?
establish it at some point and be like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, for sure. I already at the point where I know kind of with the music industry where I know what I want to do and not do. Like, they'll make you famous, but it's at a cost. Like, it comes with something.
Yeah.
And you have to be true to
definitely.
yourself and your music. If I remember correctly, was it just last year, maybe 2 summers ago, at a downtown summer jam, the opener for an act dropped out and they were like, Cash, you're up. And is that how that worked?
That was actually kind of my first kind of gig.
Yeah.
In like 2023. And
wait.
Because it'd been I had an idea like that I wanted to do music, and I showed the guys some of it but at the Newberry, and they were like, well, let's just give Cash like 15, 20 minutes to come do a few songs. And I did, and people liked it, and I got a few messages, and so I was like, I'll keep doing it and then write some music and whatnot. And then it got to a point to where I was making enough money where I was like, okay. And then people started noticing, and finally got lucky with one of the bigger leaguers noticing. And it's been kind of uphill since early 25 this year. It's been really well, thankfully.
But wasn't it with this opening thing, wasn't it kind of
a couple years ago.
Yeah. But was it kind of last minute that they were like, go on stage?
No, I mean, I think I had a couple weeks was about it.
Oh.
But yeah.
I mean, that's still, considering that's your first one, that's pretty last minute. Yeah.
Definitely. I do remember that might have been a different time though. Because I think one
this
of the
is a
summer
secondhand story that I've heard.
Oh, okay.
So I'm asking. Yeah.
You know how our town is.
I'm throwing it out to confirm. Well, secondhand from my husband, who's more involved than I am with that. But yeah.
So when you decided music's gonna be my thing, I'm gonna do this old school true country music. Who were your influences? Did you have any? Were you looking at all types of music, blending things, or were you like, no, this is what I'm good at, this one I'm gonna stick to?
Yeah, there was always a big a of course, a big old school, like that's what I grew up on, was the old school country music, and the Marty Robbins, Eddie Arnold, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard is one of the great.
And your grandpa the same way?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. But that's more even lifestyle. Like Grandpa got more of the I'm actually growing up ranching and this is my everyday thing. So he got the more personable side of it. I mean, I guess I did, but not enough to like. I don't like calling myself cowboy because I just don't want to deal with. Oh, but you didn't ranch this morning. At 4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
Nope, I didn't.
So true. So true.
Isn't it kind of funny? Doesn't Luke Bryan have a song about being country and country
Yeah.
looks? I'm just gonna throw that irony out for that, but
Yes, maybe I shouldn't be too picky.
Yeah.
I should-
no, you can still be picky. I don't like Luke Bryan either. I'll listen to his music, but I can't stand how tight his pants are around his boots.
Fair. Definitely fair.
So those were your influences
Yeah.
and your grandpa, not Luke Bryan, but
No,
yeah.
not Luke Bryan. No, yeah, Grandpa was influences and whatnot, and but I think a lot of folk music as well, like Blaze Foley, tragic death kind of within the music industry, but it was an insane musicians and invented some picking patterns and whatnot. And so it's just like I have just a very much appreciation for the originality of when music was quote unquote invented.
Is this what you would listen to when you were growing up?
Yeah, in the car.
How
like,
did you find it?
in the car, literally, Dad would just Sirius XM on there
Okay.
and play the Willie channel or something, and on the way home you hear Marie Laveau, Bobby Bear, and some other the old guys, and Y'all Come Back Saloon, the Oak Ridge Boys, all that old kind of good stuff is just it's very and it's Montana. Like that's when I hear that, if I'm outside of Montana and I hear one of those songs, it's very okay. Now I'm back.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
Did you teach yourself to play the guitar?
I went to lessons I started on the ukulele actually when I was like
I
8.
love a ukulele.
That was a Christmas present, like my eighth year Christmas or something, and did that until I was 12, and then Mom gave me her guitar and a few years of lessons, but once I got the basics down, I just kind of did my own thing, and actually stopped playing for a while just because, in the sense that it felt kind of like a chore. My parents were like, "Yo, you got to play," because they didn't want me to give up. But which, in hindsight, thank them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked out well, I suppose.
I think of my music taste, and thanks to TikTok, learning things all the time. And I'm old. So, like, back in the day, all you really had was the radio. It's not like you could just, maybe you get to a town that had a record store or have tapes, and you could maybe expand your horizon, but you're looking at tapes and you don't know anything about the music.
Yeah.
So it just became harder, I think, for people who are older to expand their horizons on music selection. And now with Spotify and Pandora and all these platforms that give you access to any kind of music you'd ever want, it's almost inundating you with any type of music you ever wanted to listen to. But then I think it becomes really hard to find music that you like as well, because there's so much variety.
Yeah, absolutely. And then nowadays there's so many like artists that don't even go, like there's so many songs on Spotify from artists that have no, like that like I suppose like me, that 1,000 people know who they are on online, or they have 1,000 monthly listeners, and there's so much good music in these underground artists. But I think they're starting to get some more appreciation with TikTok in the last few years and whatnot. It's been good in that sense, but it's still so random for social media. Like you can be so good and get no views, but so
Well,
it's just a
and
battle.
You know, my feed all of a sudden got random music in it when I'd been looking at recipes for so long. Like, now I can't find any of that. I'm like, well, I'll just
This
put it
gal
down for a
seems like
while.
someone who wants some possum music.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't mind that. And of course, now for the next month, it'll all be this stuff. So we'll
But
be
you wouldn't
hungry.
have found the possum music 50 years ago.
No, I would have never even known it existed if it wasn't for TikTok.
Yeah.
And that's where I think you know, even just Montana artists, I've saw more and more. Well, I've forced the algorithm to bend to my will.
Can you teach the rest of us how to do that? My God.
It's for a short period of time, but then I'm starting to get more Montana artists because I've wanted to know like who is all in this space in Montana, and now I'm getting fed a little bit more of that. But I mean, it's just sometimes it's really hard. And one of the things that, this is getting way down a rabbit hole, but one of the things I dream about for our office is just being able to play Great Falls, Montana made music.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
have it on in the
Just-
background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
It's
actually.
not easy to do.
Right.
No, it ain't. I actually
I
don't
have
know.
asked so many people, like, how do I make this happen? And they're like, well, you can create a custom radio station on this platform. I'm like,
No.
none of the music's on any of the platforms.
Yeah.
So like I'm buying up CDs.
Mhm.
I've got a good Christmas CD and I play
Yeah.
that. And Joel's got some CDs,
Yeah.
but everybody else doesn't have necessarily the depth of, and CDs aren't even the real technology anymore.
I was gonna say it probably costs more to make the CD than
Yeah.
it does to put it up online now.
I just realized as I'm going
We
down
should just
this,
go
like, I
back a
sound
step
like a
for-
real old.
2 steps before that to the record, though, because those are coming back more. And how
Yeah.
fun would that be to have a record player in the office?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do you have a
Record?
record?
I don't yet,
Yeah, okay.
but definitely will with the new deal and whatnot.
Yeah.
We'll get some stuff going.
Mm.
I'm actually really excited for all that stuff.
Yeah. So tell us more about
Yeah,
this whole
what
record
is-
deal.
What
Yeah.
does it
The
include?
little
What can you
record
tell
deal,
us?
as you say.
Your
Yeah.
little tiny signed on the dotted line to make
Yeah.
millions with my music record deal.
Well, I'm glad. Let me first say it wasn't one of the ones where I just sign on, get $1 million, and my soul's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
It's-
for you.
which I
Good
made-
for you. Yeah.
I made known to them. I was like, I don't want that.
Yep.
Said, let's just do this organically and whatnot.
Good.
But
Good
and
for
find
you.
the Montana artist, find the Montana fan base.
Yeah.
But it's good. I think I can talk pretty openly about it. It's a 15 song. It's like the initial is 15
Oh,
songs.
Cool.
So it's a guarantee of some music for the people who have been waiting and just watching social media for years. And
That's so exciting.
yeah, it is. It's very exciting.
do
A
they
big
pick the 15? Like, do you got to give them
I
20, 30, 40?
So yeah, that's a weird thing. Actually, I told them that I want my creative control in the sense that if I want to release the song, I feel I should be able to release the song.
Mhm.
But there's also a sense where like I understand that it needs to be in par with quality of songs that I've released in the past. Like I can't
Mm.
just release a good song and then this one's all right. I should
Not yet.
not yet. One day I'll
Eventually,
just whatever. Just I'm just gonna be me picking the happy birthday or whatnot. But yeah, it's cool. So 15 songs, and yeah, I'll probably write, 30 and then we do 10, 15 on a co-write or a duet with people. So we'll have a lot of selection. Right now, we're just figuring out what we want for this first. The first release is really important. It needs to be one that can do well on social media and not just something that gets your interest right away.
Mm.
And so if we get a good basis going, hopefully I can have at least 7, 8, 9 of them songs out by this time next year. Would
Wow.
be nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So they're all fresh ones. So nothing that you've done already.
I mean, I have a couple
Okay.
that I have written that I really like that they do as well that we agree would be good additions to the first kind of. Yeah, we'll do like 6 or 7 singles and then the rest like an EP or something, 6 or 7 song EP.
Do they then help with the marketing
Yeah.
or?
Thankfully, very much. So they've got separate. I guess I have a team, kind of like for
Ooh,
bro. I haven't met everyone yet.
Yeah.
my
but-
people.
Uh-huh.
I don't like saying that actually.
You
I
should.
don't-
I live for the day where I say, just get in touch with my people, which is me.
I feel so lucky because I could just talk straight to you to arrange the podcast.
Oh,
I just
but
have to
oh,
go
yeah.
through
you
your
have to
people.
go to the people.
I
Yes.
like that as well though because then could be opportunity I didn't even know about
Yeah,
until
sure.
the day it's hey you have this today actually,
Yeah.
but I don't like that.
Oh, thanks. Great.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that today.
Right. Yeah.
But I think it's more of they're in a situation. The company's called Outlaw Foundry Records. They're out of Bozeman. It's like a subsidiary of the bigger Nashville group, Atlantic Records,
Okay.
and so they've got all their big guys, whatnot. Bruno Mars and Ed Sheeran is the biggest
Is that
one.
who they're going to make you sing songs with?
The
That would
duet
be-
on your
Yeah, that would be great.
duet on your
wouldn't it?
your debut album
Well,
is
Ed
with
You'll be
Sheeran.
like,
Bruno and Ed.
I think that would be the way to do it if they
Yeah.
if they want me to make money.
Okay, real quick. Who would be your like dream duet partner?
I guess it kind of depends on the song. With if it was a lady like a love song duet.
Mhm.
Right now,
Mm.
I don't know. Like Carrie Underwood's got an amazing voice.
Oh, yes.
That's venturing into a little bit more of the country side of things. But there's a girl out of Canada right now named Nolene Hoffman, and she's on the Coulter Wall kind of in that crew.
Oh yeah.
And she's got a great voice, and so I feel that would be a great duet.
Awesome. What about a guy? Bruno? Ed? Just kidding.
I mean, would be
Eminem.
cool.
Luke Bryan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd say right now probably Zach Top or Coulter Wall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
One of them two. But
Jason loves Zach Top.
yeah, he's good.
Mhm.
And he had a family band from when he was like family bluegrass band from when he was like 7 years old. So he's been getting it was his due as well for the music industry.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, you're back to the record. We're just putting it out there, you know, so your dream duets
Yes.
can come true.
Thank you.
We'll tag Carrie in this, and yeah. And Luke Bryan, just kidding. So this record, do you know? You're talking about a year from now is the release, or what does that look like?
So it won't be one big release. We're gonna do it first in a few singles spaced a few months apart or whatnot,
Okay.
and then. But I'm hoping we could get the first one going in a few short months before spring. I'd really like to have, because everything those darker and the first it's probably going to be like a sadder song or something. But those always do well in wintertime. So.
They
That's
really
true.
do.
And in the country world too.
Yeah.
Are you going to be doing music videos for all your songs too?
Oh.
Yep. So I'm really excited to
Wow.
start doing that. Actually, that's going to be fun. They were just telling me some of their ideas, and the goal is to not we don't need to do. Here's a $15,000 budget for one damn music video. We live in Montana with some of the greatest backdrops you could have. So
right.
we need to get a nice camera and a little lighting and stuff, and some good editing, and it could make something look like a movie. So I'm excited for that a lot, actually.
That's super cool. You also just got. I'm kind of going a different direction. Do you have a record question you were gonna? Okay.
No.
You also just got back from a world tour. You got to go to Germany and sing.
Let me not say a world tour, but
No, I'm sorry.
Overseas
That's world.
tour. Yeah.
That is the world.
it was like a little Europe tour, but it wasn't my own or anything. Like I wasn't necessarily the headliner. I had a couple headlining events, but they were guaranteed people there. It wasn't they weren't there just for me. It was cool though. They had a Western riding convention in a city called Friedrichshafen, Germany, and so it was. But they can't actually do bull riding or anything. It's animal cruelty laws. And
okay.
There's no roping or bull riding or anything. So the events, were kind of lackluster. It was just
were they
some
rodeos?
Cutting. Yeah, it was there was a rodeo convention, like a Western convention. So in all honesty, it was a big cosplay convention.
That's what I've heard though from Germany. That's what they do.
I mean, they have a deep appreciation for Western culture, which so it's cool. But you could just somebody from here, a rancher, would be rolling in their grave if they saw what was going on over there.
Yeah,
but it's cool. They dress up.
It's out of a heart of appreciation
yeah,
for it.
Very much so. But the rodeo was cool. They did cutting, and cutting was a rodeo event, and they did some barrel racing and whatnot, but mostly equestrian and stuff. But it was cool. I did a night singing in the arena it was sold out, 5,000 people. So
wow,
a good arena night, and then some bar shows in the convention center they had a Western Yellowstone themed saloon, and they're the Montana artist in Yellowstone saloon.
That's funny.
So it was cool. Good crowd.
Did you get asked questions about the show Yellowstone while you were in there performing?
A little bit. They had a whole line of clothing just Yellowstone, just based right off of Yellowstone. And I'm I actually think that's probably copyrighted. And some guy was just selling them.
It's Germany.
Probably
whatever.
doesn't apply in Germany or Europe. It's just probably copyrighted in the States.
But
You're
it was
fine.
a very cool experience. We stayed we flew into Switzerland, and we slept in Liechtenstein, just after the border of Germany. So it was really cool. Actually, had a couple nights in the Alps, played a couple shows, and
wow.
now I just want to go back.
Yeah,
I mean,
no kidding.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
So in total, how long were you gone on your world tour?
8 days.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next time it'll definitely be I need some personal time to explore
Totally.
another part of the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that your first?
That into
Yeah,
deal.
no kidding.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Was that your first time out of the country or
I've been
out
to,
of
like, Canada.
the U.S. or North America, I should say? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how Montanans are
Or, like,
always like,
They just
have you ever traveled internationally? And you're like, well, I've been to Canada.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's international, but it doesn't really count.
It's like an hour north
Yeah,
of here.
because you're like, I just went visited some friends in Val Marie, and they're
Yeah.
like, that's international. I'm like, not really.
is.
Not
Sort
really.
of,
It
yeah.
I mean,
looks
it
the
looks
exact
just
same.
like us.
Yeah.
They talk just like us. Everything looks just like home. Like, it doesn't get to be international.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even to the extent, like, some people are like, what's your international strategy? I'm like, well, we don't really have one. But you're in Canada. Yeah, that's not really international.
I'll go home if I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like Quebec, Canada, as a
Right.
bit north.
Which
It's
does
Alberta.
a little bit
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, that's really exciting. How did people respond to your music?
Well, they liked it a lot. They like an actual. They were because most of the people in there were singing like most of the other bands. It was funny. They had they had French bands singing these country songs. They had Irish bands singing these country songs. It was cool. But they were mostly singing the honky tonk bro country and stuff, which I did a little bit of just because it's a bar crowd.
Sure.
But once it was time for them to listen, I'll do a little bit of listening. They actually took well to it and still got well drunk while listening to this old sad stuff, which is what you're supposed to do.
You're right. It's encouraging that.
Yeah.
you did everything that you were supposed to do when listening to this music. Good job, team.
But we got given a drummer while we were over there. I didn't come with one planned, but he's like, for this night in the saloon, it's going to be packed, and let's give you a drummer and keep it
Wow.
upbeat the whole night. And it was roof was off the place until I started playing at 8 and we got done at like midnight. And,
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun.
So
That's
do you
amazing.
have to change up your set list every night then when you're doing that? Like,
For something like that, I didn't because it was new people. It's like I know it's going to be mostly new people every
Okay.
night. And then, I mean, I had different songs for the different situations. Like the arena, I sang different songs than I did in the saloon and stuff. And it gets to a point, like I said, they get drunk enough. They don't care.
yeah.
You just play it again.
They're all about
And
that.
then there is one moment where you start to question, like, have I heard this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny story. When we lose internet, I'm listening to my Spotify playlist, and it'll just keep repeating the song that was
Oh,
playing.
funny, really.
So I didn't realize this was happening at one point, and our former colleague Madi was like, "God, if I hear '90s ladies one more time," I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "It is played 15 times in a row," and I'm like,
Oh.
I wasn't even paying attention to the music because I was working on a project that was in the background.
That's
She's
hilarious.
like, I
She's
can't
like,
do
"I
it
can't
anymore.
do it anymore."
So now every time it comes on
You
my
pick up
playlist,
that.
I start laughing.
Yeah.
Because I guess it played a lot.
You could
For
do that
some
with
people, it would take, like, you could play the same song for the entire set, and they'd be like, by the last time, they'd be like,
This sounds familiar.
I think I've heard
Yeah,
this
yeah.
before.
I think a lot of artists' songs in general sound that they're getting to sound the same too.
Mhm.
I noticed a guy at a concert just at the Newberry the other night. I won't say his damn name, but every song just sounded the same. It gets to a point. I know it's the guy's kind of style of music, and the fans seem to like it. But I genuinely couldn't distinct between when I left after the first song and I came back after the last song.
You're like, oh,
That's what they say about AC/DC, though. Like, everything AC/DC plays is the same
vibe.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
Mostly. Yeah, but
How-
it's good though.
Yeah.
Is that challenging for you as a songwriter to mix up your own
Yeah.
song and style and sound?
Because I get hooked on like a chord progression too, or like a chord I like. So the chord is going to be in 3 or 4 of my songs before I say let's
You
find a
get
new
rid of
one.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. But most of it is the feel of the song though. Like a chord progression can be the same, and between a sad song and an upbeat song, it all depends on kind of what you make out of it. But if you make a million sad songs, the same damn chord progression, it's going to get old fast, and
Yeah.
the crowd feels it too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
where are you drawing from for your songwriting content? If I were to equate this, I mean, Taylor Swift writes everything about her entire life, which gets old for some people. We can have that debate another day.
Have you listened to the new album?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it not all about everyday life that she's been
I
experiencing?
guess. Yes.
It's pretty foul.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was like, there's one particular song. Yeah.
how do you draw inspiration? What are you doing when you sit down to write songs? And have you done your co-writes yet where you have to bring in another person and work with them?
I recently did a couple co-writes, like a couple weeks ago in Bozeman. I had come with a chord progression that I really liked, but I was struggling with putting what kind of song does this need to be. And so the producer just helped me a lot, and we're just throwing out ideas and lines and until we find something that works. And then with a co-write, you got to be kind of prepared to write any kind of song, unless it's like you go in like with our idea already there. But most of the time for my writing, I try to let things, never force something, just let things come as they happen. If it's a damn sad song, all right, it needs to be a sad song. But I don't like writing beer songs, so it's rarely a party beer song. But it's hard for me to write songs that are upbeat that aren't beer songs. It's just
You're more of a whiskey guy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I guess I could write a whiskey song. Yeah.
Ode to tequila.
But that is within that genre, kind of the standard topic. So for me, as not a big standard country song listening person, I do appreciate that that's not your like go-to of like,
yeah. Well, I feel
must
it's
sing about beer.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the corny part of it, is that everybody has the beer song. Not saying I won't, but it's like when I sit down to write a song, it's more of I always write mostly personable about my life and whatnot, but a lot of artists nowadays don't. It's like when I come sit with a song about a personal problem or something good that happened, and just last week, the producer was like, well, it's good that you do that, because a lot of people don't. They just write until something hits.
Yeah. This is what
did you catch that?
I did not.
Yeah, it seems like there comes to a formula on some of the mainstream music, like you need X, Y, Z, and then it'll produce this hit. And then you hear that formula in like 15 or 20 songs that are all popular at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you do. It's definitely like, but that's it's the industry. That's what they push that. They know what they want right now. And if you don't fit it, you don't fit it.
Yeah. So, you brought your guitar, which makes me believe that you are prepared to sing.
I didn't know what you guys were planning, so I figured I'd bring her along.
Joel Corda, one time was invited onto the podcast to sing, did not bring his guitar.
Oh,
so we just talked. And then the next time we brought him back, he brought his guitar. We weren't planning to sing. We're like, well, you brought it, so you're singing it. So I think you should bust that bad boy out.
Yeah,
give some people some samples of your music. Of course, nothing that's going to infringe on your record deal. Nothing that's going to infringe on, we're not going to make any money on this podcast. So
No,
you don't get a cut of that either.
I'm trying to so you have I've never had a musician on here before. Okay, I'm trying to think. You have your play-by-play headset on so we can hear your vocals.
It'll pick up.
Yeah, I might just spin mine. Oh, did you just like choke yourself? Take the headset off. For those listening, Cash and our guests have like a play-by-play video game kind of headset on, and he's reaching for his guitar, and the leash was not long enough on that.
You could turn microphone 4 on.
Yeah, and just set it by it. Yeah, I can do that. That's a good idea.
We've never had an issue in the past of anything being picked up.
Yeah.
I know this is the first time for you.
You know who I live with, though? So in the back of my head, it's always like audio perfection.
Yeah,
so
well, I'm sure he's not listening to every episode.
That is correct.
Yeah. Mine doesn't listen to any of the episodes.
Okay, so that's turned up.
Although I will tell you, with the journalists that were just in town, I would share all these stories and they just kept looking at me. They're like, how do you know all this stuff? And I'm like, well, I do sit an hour a day with a lot of people in a podcast studio.
Right. Yes. All right. Oh, there you go. Perfect. I'll turn that down until we get it arranged. Okay. What are you gonna, if you want to bring the mic back up a little bit closer since you unleashed yourself. There we go.
He might need to sing loud.
That's
I do
fine.
get a little loud. We'll see
Okay,
here.
that's fine. Well, I'll watch that. Okay, what are you singing for us?
So, does it need an intro?
No,
Like-
no, you
Does this song I wrote about watching cows walk away from the hay bale?
This one I'll do is feel like every Montana artist. I didn't want to start you off with a sad song, so every Montana artist needs to have a Montana song. So this one, it's not like you're not. It's not going to hear the word Montana come up a whole lot or anything, but it's just about our day-to-day life here. A nice little nature song for you. It's called If Montana's This Pretty. There's a breeze this morning as I ride on my song. The dew will be melting by the time that I'm done. The sun shines over my shoulder, I see the shadow of a man in an old six-string. A robin perched near me started to sing, and we harmonized as an eagle took lead. A choir of blackbirds that yelled from the trees. I know what it means now to be a true peace. And oh Lord, what a world you did make. No imperfections and no minor mistakes. Oh Lord, what a world you did make. Montana's this pretty, I wonder what heaven brings. If Montana's this pretty, I wonder what heaven brings. A river glass, Lord, that flows neath my feet. Truly I must know all the life that lies beneath. A cast from my line, oh, is all I would need to soothe my mind with a Rocky Mountain remedy. And oh Lord, what a world you did make, with no imperfections and no minor mistakes. Oh Lord, what a world you did make. If Montana's this pretty, I wonder what heaven brings. If Montana's this pretty, I wonder what heaven brings. Thank you.
It needs so much more than our meager applause. That was so good.
Thank you. Yeah, it was cool.
Oh. Okay, tell us about writing that song. Oh, go ahead.
No, my big question is when you're up on stage, does it feel awkward that people just stare at you?
At first, yeah.
I mean, that's got to be
yeah.
weird. Like, even in this podcast studio, I'm like, do I just stare at him? Is that weird?
I guess I've learned to tune that part of it
Sure.
out. No, it does at first, but then it just, I guess I've actually never really on stage thought about that. I'm more nervous just about myself.
Remembering
That's
everything.
good.
Yeah.
That's good, though. You're just kind of block
Well, and
everybody
the
out.
lights
Yeah.
when you're on stage,
Yeah.
I don't think you see a whole bunch anyway.
No, you got to squint a bit to get to
which
see
I think
anybody.
is helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
yeah, it
helpful.
definitely is.
So that song, great song.
Thank you.
Is that inspired from just, I mean, I could picture that out in the land where
Oh
you
yeah,
must have grown up.
Yeah, I had a nice morning to myself one morning, so I just took a drive, and it was like early, it was like 8. I just took a drive out to the ranch and was sitting, and then wrote like half the song there. There's a breeze this morning as I write on my song. There was just cold, not gonna lie. But it was good, and then I get back to the house and on the river, and then finish the songs and some more imagery just from what I see. That's what I try to do most times with a song about nature in the world, is just imagery, and something that's relatable is important.
Did you write poetry growing up?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I do still, actually, yeah.
Okay.
Well, a lot of my songs start in poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how Jewel did it.
Mhm.
I love Jewel.
She's great. Yeah.
She should. Yeah. I liked her first album. And then she went pop a little bit because she had to.
You could duet with Jewel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
He's
great.
like, I'm on board with that. Yeah. He's like,
Yeah,
please.
I'm not going to say no to that.
So one of my favorite things that you do is you bring back the old school yodel, which is so cool. Have you ever heard Cash yodel?
Yeah,
okay,
I
good.
have. I've seen Cash live.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
before today.
Okay. Before the
addition
mini
to
concert we just
yeah.
got. Yeah.
Did people
Yeah.
make fun of you for the yodel? I mean,
Probably.
kids are ruthless.
Probably.
And you're like, no, I'm going to yodel.
Yeah, I mean, after I knew that was like going to be part of the whole music thing in general, let alone the yodel. I just do the yodel because I think I'm good at it, so I'm not going to let it.
You
I'm
are
not going to
good
let it
at
go to
it, yeah.
waste. So
And it's such a rare thing though now. Yeah, whenever I've listened to you before, because Jason and I like are such huge fans of yours, and we're always like cheering you on and so excited to get to see you perform and how your career's just like exploded in the last 2 years. But whenever I hear you perform, and especially when you yodel, I just smile because I'm like, this is so cool. And it's such like this old talent that no one really does anymore that sets you apart too, I think.
That's
not
another big
just
part
the
of it.
yodel, obviously, but like that's a cool element.
reminding people of that kind of music, because they have, like, no one thinks about turning that song on when you're in the car nowadays. So I just figured if
But they should.
they should. But if they're going to hear it anywhere, it might as well be with me.
If people were just yodeling along with you during rush hour, wouldn't that be just make rush hour that much better?
That would be
There
cool.
is a whole group of people who love the yodel.
Well, no, they always yodel back with me at the concert. So obviously there's a certain group that don't like it.
Yeah.
I will tell you the same concert where my husband fell in love with Shiny Ribs, Susie Boggess played. And Susie Boggess, huge 90s country music gal, loved her music. She does a pared down version when she tours now, and there is quite a bit of yodeling that is involved. And my husband sat next to me. He's like, did we just pay to listen to Susie Boggess yodel? And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, you did.
And
he
why
goes,
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I guess you're not a fan of the yodel. And he goes, no, I don't want to listen to someone yodel. So he also doesn't go to live music. So
It's a rare person who can yodel well, though.
I know. And Montana really is, if you're going to stake your claim on something, Montana is good for the yodel.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, I couldn't
Yahoo
yodel in New
yodel
York.
comes out of Montana. So
Yeah. There
There's
you go.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know how I'm gonna like incorporate it into my music, just because I
every
wouldn't-
song, we're going to have another
Every song
yodel.
has yodel in it. Yeah.
But it definitely deserves its own song at some point. I don't know how though.
Is that part of your record deal?
The yodeling?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was like mentioned specifically.
Okay.
But yeah, if I had a song where I did some yodeling in it, or if I wanted to, so it's the 15 songs are like, those are original songs.
Mhm.
So I imagine if I wanted to put out a cover of something, they would help me. It just wouldn't be on part of the deal.
So a yodel would have to be a cover?
No, well, not necessarily.
Okay.
But if I
don't know
if
how
I
that
wrote
works.
a yodel, it would probably be fine. But
Okay.
there are so many good yodels, and that's
I
another
don't
thing.
know very much about yodeling, apparently.
Well, I think we've delved into a whole new world, both of us.
Yes.
But when you start to think of it, there's not a lot of unique yodels.
I
so
guess
you'd
not.
have
No,
to.
yeah.
But
That's
you'd
what I mean. I
have
was
to.
like, I haven't really thought about that before.
No.
It's kind of hard to create. It's kind of hard to create your
Your
own
own yodel.
Yeah, it is.
I would have to think like
Uh-huh.
you're going to imitate a yodel that's already existed in music. And then you'd have to like sample it or
This is
something.
this whole realm of things. I've never thought about that
Who would have
before.
thought we would have ever spent time discussing this much about a
Right.
yodel?
So true. Perfect.
So, Cash, if you would, one more song to play us out to the end of the episode, and then we'll let you go about your day, and we'll stop asking you stupid questions.
I don't mean to hop out early on you guys.
No, it's not early
you
at
have
all.
a career to get to that's outside of us.
Fair. This song is a new one I wrote, delving into that little more personable side of things. It's called Hopeful Soul.
Ooh.
If I make a list of what you've done for me, well, it would run for miles, in the end you'd never read. And I hope that one day, darling, we might find a bit of common ground and a place to build our lives. Oh, but maybe I'm a bit of a hopeful soul. And you have to figure, darling, is it me? Does the future come across your mind when our eyes seem to meet? If I hadn't seen the light of God in you, well, I wouldn't be trying hard to tell that our love ain't to lose. Oh, but maybe I'm a bit of a hopeful soul, and you seem to bring the light of day from a hurting man that longs for more of the love we have to give. If you can't see what I had in mind, well, don't you worry about me, darling, I suppose I'll be fine.
I'll just save the rest of it for when it comes out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's great. Another
Yeah.
pitiful round of applause.
I know. It was like our meager
So when you
applause. That was
record, are you
wonderful.
recording in your grandpa's studio area?
No, that's one thing I want to do that I haven't got to do. Actually, I go to Bozeman to record with
Okay.
the guys, but yeah, definitely, it's a nice studio too. So I'll have to get in
That's
there.
neat to have that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Well, thank you for making your
Mhm.
podcast appearance with
Yeah,
thank you for
Montana's
having
number
me.
one
Yes.
podcast
Debut.
episode.
Thank you.
Anytime you want to come back and talk about anything,
We're here.
Awesome.
we
Doors
would
open.
Thank
we
you
would
guys.
love to help you do whatever you want to do. So
Awesome.
Yeah. And thank you for giving us little sneak
Yeah.
peeks of your music
Yeah.
too.
You could
I
probably
love that.
also find those a million times online.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Where can people find you?
are
on
you on
social?
Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple original songs. You can just Cash Muretta. It's last name Muretta. But just a couple of independent songs I did a couple of years ago right now. But within the next few months, we'll have some more coming for sure. Yeah.
And then probably a burning question in our guest's mind right now is Cash Muretta your actual God-given name? You
Mhm.
said you were named after Johnny Cash,
Yeah, thankfully. Yeah.
and your last name remains the same as what it has been since you were born.
Yep. I don't plan
It's
on.
a solid name.
Thank
It's a
you.
solid
Really?
showbiz name. Yeah. Mhm.
It's like your parents are like, "Here's the one.
Yep.
This is your destiny."
Here's your ticket. Yep.
Actually, that was probably the plan. Actually.
Like we want to retire someday.
yeah, definitely.
Well, you get an opportunity every now and again. Cash is live here in Great Falls, so plan your trips around that. When he is live, his name is in the title. So
Absolutely.
thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming in.
Thanks, Cash.
And
Yes, thank you,
folks,
guys.
when you are ready to come to Great Falls, we're ready to receive you. And until then, we hope you're creating amazing memories with your friends and family wherever you might be. See you soon.
We're No Damn Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town.